Welcome to the Gunning Truth with Roni, and today I'm going to be discussing the fantastic Arsenal win over the MLS-All Stars, one of the greatest teams of all time, managed by Wayne Rooney, a man that cannot speak English properly, but a fantastic win for the Arsenal, 5-0 against the MLS-All Stars. Now, it's very important not to get carried away with pre-season. I'm obviously just talking tongue-in-cheek, but the most important thing is for Arsenal to keep on building, and we like to look at last season's pre-season as a marker with the way that we want to do things. Obviously, we still have quite a few players that's still out, and a lot of players did get to play. The squad is big, but I thought Arsenal were exceptional. Let's have a look at some of the key things in this game. So obviously Arsenal started off a little bit slow. Quite a few people actually noticed that Arsenal's fullbacks were struggling a little bit. So obviously we had Kiwior again playing the left side of the defense, and then Ben White on the right side. They were bright at times, but there was also times where they played through us a little bit too easily. So obviously it's probably due to quality that they weren't able to hurt us really so much, and that could change on Sunday when we play Manchester United. But Arsenal obviously took their chances, were very dangerous on the counter-attack. They were able to control the game for large parts, and this is a team that likes to control the ball. Now, that wasn't always prevalent. It is pre-season, very difficult to go deep dive and deep analyze how Arsenal control football games. But it was very, very clear to see that Arsenal had different plans to attack. I still would like to see, obviously, in certain cases when we do have teams coming at us, and obviously that will be the case with Man United and Barcelona being our next two friendlies. I would like us to be tested a little bit more, especially off the ball, where we do look good and we're able to retain the ball quite quickly. We have some amazing ball players. I just want to see us be able to defend, and hopefully we get pushed a little bit in the next two games. We're probably ahead of Man United. I would think we're probably on the same, but ahead of Barcelona in terms of preparation for the upcoming season. So we'll see what players they will be selecting when they do play us. I think at some time next week. We play Man United Sunday evening South African time. I'm assuming that's Sunday during the day in America, or is it Monday? I don't know how it works. But once again, Arsenal were superb in this game. So key things: Gabriel Jesus looks hungry, looks fit, and I'm really looking forward to see what he's going to do. Two players that I have really enjoyed watching from players that actually is in our squad, and that is from last season, is Kiwior and Trossard. I thought they both are excellent. Are they both January signings? I think so. Yeah, they're both January signings, and I thought that they had quite a good output when it comes to performances in the first two preseason games. Obviously, there is a little bit of passing that goes astray in preseason. That's normal. We're trying to play an up-tempo game at times during the games, but you could see that the guys obviously have been working hard in training. So it's also difficult to keep a tempo up, especially with changes as well coming in the second half. You can look at it on the one hand that you're only playing 45 to 55 minutes, so you could have a high intensity, but it's difficult. At the start of preseason, you need to build your innings, as they say. So excellent first two goals. It was 2-0 at halftime. First goal was out of the box. Both goals are out of the box. A fantastic. It looked like he was aiming for the near post, Gabriel Jesus, and a fantastic goal. The keeper could have done better. And then Trossard also with a shot outside of the box. So that's something new. Arsenal taking shots outside of the box. I want to see that more in this upcoming season. And then there's also the ability to play around teams when they have the low block. That's also something that we need to see us improve in certain games. It's going to be a high intense situation when the league actually does start, so you can't take too much out of the MLS All Stars or Nuremberg, for example. So 2-0 at halftime, and then in the second half I was only able to see highlights of the second half because my means of getting the Arsenal game, the website didn't have the second half in full. Let's just say that was quite frustrating, especially with the fact that I couldn't wake up that early to watch the game live. Hopefully it will be a bit different with the Man United game being 10 o'clock, I think it is, or 11 o'clock. I have to just double check that. And then obviously Arsenal scoring a early penalty in the second half. Jorginho's famous goose step penalty that he does. Obviously a clear handball, and then later on there was another handball incident which the referee didn't give. I almost called him an umpire for some reason. But 3-0 to Arsenal, Jorginho penalty, and then later on a number of chances for Arsenal. This is not from the highlights. I still haven't have a means to see the full second half. I must maybe check the Arsenal website. But from what I saw, and there was lots of little video clips of Timber's second half performance, the way he was able to command the ball, the same as Rice. So we've got players that wants the ball. They're not going to hide. Obviously, it's going to get much tougher in the season, so we'll see what happens when we play the likes of Man City. Will these players command the ball and not hide? Fourth goal was who scored the fourth goal? Oh yes, it was a nice counter-attacking move, and then Martinelli got the ball, and a very, very good finish from the left wing from Martinelli, and then Kai Havertz scoring to make it 5-0. So unfortunately, I can't give any more when it comes to exactly how the second half panned out, because I've got small highlight clips of Timber's second half performance, and then Rice's second half performance, and then just the goals. So hopefully I'll be able to see the half. So upcoming football for the Arsenal, they've got Sunday evening, South African time, Manchester United. I think it's in New York. I could be wrong. I do know we're playing Los Angeles at the fantastic SoFi Stadium. Hopefully there's going to be 100,000 people there. Doubt it. But obviously a huge Hispanic following in Los Angeles, and Barcelona are a humongous Hispanic club. So it's possible that we're going to have loads of Barcelona fans and then loads of Arsenal fans. So hopefully they can get that to close to sold out. I'm sure they can. But Man United on Sunday, I can't remember where they're playing. Most important thing is to lay a marker, if you can call it that. I honestly don't care if we win, lose or draw. I just want to see us keeping on building in the innings of the Arsenal 23-24 season. So I'm going to leave it there, and up the Arsenal.